Students, we have taken to discuss the topic factor theorem. Before going to this, some of you may think hard thing. No, let us start from the simplest case. And number 6 is taken, we will divide by 2. 2, 3 is 6. What is the remainder? 0. So this 6, if the remainder is 0, 6 can be expressed as 2 into 3. Like this. Okay, so we'll say if we can express like this, 6 equal to 2 into 3. So 2 is a factor of 6. 2 is a factor of 6. So here you see, here a number is there, here a polynomial is there. We shall divide it by x minus a. X minus a. There is some constant. The remainder, you can remember in the remainder theorem we got remainder is equal to p of a. Okay, remainder equal to p of a. Now here what do we get? Px equal to, here like this, 6 equal to 2 into 3 plus 0, this into this, x minus a into qx plus the remainder. Now this thing here, from here we can conclude this. If this is 0, so what will get? Px equal to x minus a into q of x. So if remainder is 0, x minus a is a factor of this. Why? Suppose here 6 equal to 2 into 3. If we can express as a product of two numbers, 2 is a factor of 6. Here this into this, that means x minus a is a factor of px, right? Okay. So conversely we can say here, if 2 is a factor of 6, then what will be the remainder? 0. This thing is discussed here. If remainder is 0, when remainder will be 0? If x minus a is a factor. If this is a factor, then the remainder will be 0. This is the simple thing in factor theorem. Okay? This is the continuation of the remainder theorem. If the remainder is 0, x minus a is a factor. Okay? And if x minus a is a factor, remainder will be 0. This is the thing. Now let us do one example or the application of factor theorem. Alright, student? One application of the factor theorem. What is said? We have to find the value of k, this k, if x minus 1 is a factor of this. Okay? So let us write the polynomial 2x square plus kx plus root over 2. Got it? Now we have to divide by this x minus 1. Then it is a factor, it is given. So if it is a factor, what will be the 0 of this? What will be the 0? For 0, if you cannot find directly, we have x minus 1 equal to 0, x equal to 1. So therefore, what will be the remainder? The remainder will be p of how much? 1, this one. Okay, now here it is given x minus 1 is a factor. If this is a factor, so what will be the value of the remainder? 0. Got it? Just now in factor theorem we got, if something is a factor, then remainder is 0. This is a factor, so remainder is 0. Now here in this expression, let us put the value of x as 1. So 2 into 1 square plus k into 1 plus root over 2 equal to how much? 0. So 2 into 1 plus k into 1 k plus root over 2 equal to 0. So this is 2 plus k plus root over 2 equal to 0. So k will be minus 2 minus root over 2. If we want to simplify, we can write like this. Okay? Have you understood? Thank you, students.